Hi, I'm Jordan,
And I'm Natalie.
and we're setting out to make a documentary about panic disorder and agoraphobia, or more specifically, traveling as somebody who has agoraphobia.
I've been suffering from panic and agoraphobia for many years now, and this is the first time in a long time where I've felt comfortable with the idea of travel. And when I say comfortable, excited and terrified.
It's kind of the nature of living with anxiety is, when you start to get better, better means that you're feeling like you want to do things. They still terrify you frequently.
But it's nice to finally be excited about something.
Yeah, it's hard. For those who don't know, agoraphobia is an illness that affects a fairly large number of people. At its worst, people can't leave the house. They can't go outside. They can't do anything, and we've both been there.
Yeah, it's very isolating.
You're stuck. As it gets better, it's large open spaces sometimes that hit you, big crowds, festivals. You manage them, but it's hard. You always want to go back to your safe space.
And this will be the first time where I'm very far away from my safe space.
And when we realized that we were booking this, we were planning this trip. We were planning on, we both work in wine and we love wines. We're planning on going to wineries and seeing a lot of historic, old Roman villages and things like that. And we realized that we were doing something that was unusual. It's difficult. It's hard to get to this point where you're finally better, and I don't think people ever really see that. When you see documentaries or videos about people with anxiety, it's showing these people, it's not making them look weak, but it's showing only their suffering. It's showing them struggling and suffering and going through this terrible ordeal. But if you're somebody who has anxiety and you're looking out to the world, all you see is people who are okay telling you it gets better and you'll be fine. And then the images you see of people with anxiety are these people going through torture. But you don't see people thriving. You don't see people getting better. And for people who don't have anxiety, they don't know what to make of it. You see videos and stuff where you talk to somebody and they explain what they're feeling, but it's you never get a chance to live it with them. I know that travel can be exciting and scary. I've been fortunate to be able to do it and to enjoy it and have huge success. But being Natalie's first time traveling, we want to document the process. We want to show the world the ups and the downs, and that it's okay.
And I'm definitely anxious about it. It's going to be showing some vulnerability, but hopefully also a lot of strength. And showing that by going through these feelings, you can also thrive. It's not just about coping, it's about going through that and having a success at the end.
And a success is what you define it as. A success isn't always this lofty goal. And I think with anxiety, sometimes it's hard to realize that.
A success can really just be putting on your shoes and going out the door when you're terrified. It can be approaching things you're nervous for.
And we want to show the world this. We want to show people that, people with anxiety, people with panic, people with agoraphobia, they can thrive. Like, don't judge them because of what they have. It's an illness like any other. They can, through treatment and medicine and hard work and lots of suffering, get better and be productive and creative and amazing and do all and fulfill their dreams. They can do things that they never thought they'd be able to do again. So don't write them off because of their illness. And if you are somebody with anxiety or depression or agoraphobia or any mental illness, don't write yourself off because of your illness. Don't give up on getting better because it's a long journey, but you can get there. So we're asking for your help in making this documentary a reality. We're not asking for your help in traveling or in anything like that. We are doing this no matter what. We will do our best no matter what. But any help that you can give lets us make this better, lets us show this to the world in a way that gets the message out there, that helps people with anxiety see that there's a way forward, and helps people who don't understand what their friends and family who are going through it are suffering through. Help can come in many ways. Whether you want to donate directly and help fund the cost of producing a documentary, which adds up quickly, or if you just want to share and spread the word, that's as important as any. Showing people that they can contribute, that they can help show the world that anxiety is real, but it gets better. And help make this dream a reality. We want to give back to the people who have helped us. We want to continue to pass it on.
And not everyone has a support system like we have in place. We have our families, we have our friends. Pretty much everyone has been very supportive and understanding, but we know that that's not the way it is everywhere.
We know that having anxiety in many places, if I had had anxiety in a place where I couldn't go to the doctors for free, I don't know what I would have done. When I first got panic attacks, or when I first developed panic disorder, I didn't know what it was. And I went to the emergency room probably about 20 times thinking I was having a heart attack. The pain was very real. Panic manifests in weird ways. And the pain was very real, but every time they'd do the EKG, they would run some blood work, and they'd say, well, you're not having a heart attack. And I'd be on my way. And eventually a doctor stepped up and said, no, this isn't like, it's in your head, but not, he didn't say in a bad way. Like, you were having a panic attack. And that's when the road to recovery started. And there was many doctor's visits, and there was much difficulty. And I was fortunate as well to have family members who had suffered with mental illness and who could guide me and give me a way forward. Not everyone has that. Not everyone has somebody in their life who has suffered and can tell them, like, with absolute certainty, like, I know what you're going through is terrible, but you're okay. Like, I know you're okay. You don't know you're okay yet, but I know you're okay, so trust me. And we want to pass that forward to the world. We want to be able to tell the people who don't have someone to tell them that they'll be okay, that it doesn't feel like it now, but you will.
I wish I had something to add to that. That was beautiful. and I hope that through this documentary we can show the vulnerability, but the strength through that vulnerability. That you don't have to go through it alone, but by being open and communicating how you feel, you'll open yourself to the support systems around you. And that will help you move forward.
And by sharing as well, we hope to decrease the stigma of sharing for other people. If we can go out there and put ourselves out to the world, showing our ups and downs, we hope that we can inspire other people who are suffering in silence to feel comfortable reaching out to a friend, to a family member, to a support organization. There's so many people out there who are willing to help if only they know. And so we hope that by showing that you can speak about it and not be afraid, it doesn't make you weak, that people will get the treatment they need, that we can help people take that step that we took long ago and eventually get better. We hope that we can inspire other people to make crazy decisions, hop on planes and film documentaries out of nowhere. It's we hope we can inspire the world to just do something different.
We hope that you'll share this video, share this documentary funding program. If you can't donate it to it, please share it with your friends. just by generating a little more awareness of it, of the problem itself, but also of something that could help shed some light on the problem and show some ways to deal with it. I think that's all we can ask.
So we look forward to sharing our journey with you. Please follow our adventures, because we're going to be doing something no matter what. However this goes, we're going to do our best.
We're going to get on that plane and we're going to do it.